Hi everybody. I'm coming on here. Happy holidays. I'm coming on here to give you guys kind of an update about how I've been doing and what I've been up to. So right now I've been in the busiest season of my job, and it ends around December 8th. So I'll have the whole of December off, which is really nice because I want to spend the Christmas with family and just have a really good time. So I'm going to update you guys on a couple different things. One of those things is going to be about my weight loss and what I've been doing to maintain my weight loss. I know that I've spoken to you guys before about going on metformin. Truly, metformin has changed my life. It has changed my life in more ways than one. So metformin not only lowers your blood sugar, which lowers your cravings, because if you have a high blood sugar, you're going to have more cravings, you're going to have more hunger. So the metformin lowers your blood sugar. And I don't know if you guys are watching for the first time or if you've been following me, but I am on quite a lot of medication that raises my blood sugar. So even without diet or exercise, or even, I guess I could say, even with diet and exercise, my weight will just plateau. Just like, I don't know if you guys have heard of the word set point, but I was at a definitive set point. I was going 5 days of CrossFit, doing CrossFit all the time, and I was gaining muscle, but I was not losing fat at the rate that I wanted to. And so that was one of the things that really got me to talk to my doctor to try to figure out what we could do, because the diet and exercise alone was not helping me get past my set point. So I've done everything. I've done all the diets. I've done anything that you can think of, really, I've done it. And especially with just diet and exercise alone, I always thought that just diet and exercise alone was all you needed to lose weight. And I did that for 6 years. And yes, I lost weight from where at my highest, which was probably around 200. So yeah, I lost weight to about 175, but my weight was stuck at 175 no matter how much I worked out. It stayed like that for about a year, 2 years-ish. And I'm also not only on all the medication that raises my blood sugar, but I'm also on birth control too. So that goes into how my body holds water, holds fat, and all of that. So I'm going to give you guys my story with metformin, and I have actual real numbers to be able to put to this story to kind of make it all make sense. So I was at my set point. I had been on metformin since October. I had still just stuck at 175, 173, 170, just stuck there. So I'm doing everything I can. I started taking the metformin last October, so it's been a full year since I've been on it. And when I got to July, I was still at 170. So from October to July, I was still at 170. I'm experiencing reduced appetite, reduced cravings, and I am also experiencing just not eating as much as I used to eat, just eating a lot smaller portions, because my appetite was just not there with the metformin. That's the one thing that it has actually really helped, is in my cravings and feeling full more than feeling hungry. I can go hours without eating now, whereas before I would get lightheaded. For some reason with the metformin, I don't get lightheaded. I can just go for hours without eating. Not that that's healthy. So I'm not saying go hours without eating, but I'm saying I can do that. If for whatever reason I forget about food or something, I'm not lightheaded. I can just go 3, 4, 5 hours without eating and then finally eat something and be good. So that was one of the things. Also, metformin is huge for people with PCOS. So I started noticing drastic changes in my cycle. I'm talking like less cramps, less pain, less flow, less everything. Like my periods were really painful, and they always have been, and it wasn't until I got on metformin that I started to notice all of those symptoms. Of course, periods are going to be bad no matter what, right? But they're shorter, less painful, just less painful overall. And so that was one of the huge things that I did notice with metformin, with my cycle. And I knew that it helped people with PCOS, but I didn't know that you would even help people with just regular period pain, having that like subside a little bit, and having like just better periods overall. So that was a big thing. So anyway, back to my story. So I'm around 173, 170, I believe 173. So, or it might have even been 175. I can't remember exactly, but I was in that range, okay, in July. And then they started me on naltrexone, okay? So I was on naltrexone and buprone. Now, naltrexone and buprone together is also another medication called Contrave, and it's for weight loss. Now, the buprone acts as an antidepressant. It's also known as Wellbutrin. So my doctor put me on Wellbutrin, not only for weight loss, but also for mood and for not getting depressed. I was starting to get a little bit depressed, go through on and off depression. And so she started me on the Wellbutrin or the buprone, either one. She started me on that in order to help with that. And then my other doctor added the naltrexone, which both of those together combined create a lot of weight loss. So I started dropping weight from just taking those two medications. It had probably been 3, 4, 5, probably 4 months since I had started taking the medication, and I went from 175 to 163. So that is a huge difference. That is 12 pounds or more than that. 12 pounds. 12 pounds on a 5'2" body makes a huge difference. You don't think about it, but it does. And I don't have before and after pictures right now. I'll try to upload those a little bit later. But just overall, like if I could find some before and after pictures, like me going from 170 to 163 was a huge breakthrough. That made me realize, okay, it's not just diet and exercise. Our bodies really have these set points that we can't get past. And I have always talked openly about weight loss medications and using them and using them with diet and exercise. And so I've never been ashamed to take a weight loss medication. I don't think anybody should be ashamed to take a weight loss medication, because I think there's a lot more science behind weight loss than we even truly understand or recognize. Like, there is science behind this stuff. So it's not just important to get with a personal trainer. It's not just important to get with a nutritionist. It's important to get with a doctor, either a primary care doctor, an endocrinologist, someone who can look at your blood sugar, someone who can look at all your labs, your blood tests, your A1C, and look at everything and determine what is keeping you from losing that weight. Because it's not always overeating that is the problem. At least for me, I was never an overeater. I never overate. Like, really, I really had like a normalized diet, I guess you could say, when I was, well, it wasn't really normal. I was gluten-free, I was sugar-free, I was a lot of things. So I had tried a lot of some extreme diets, but I had never been an overeater. It was really just when I started on all these medications that my weight just skyrocketed without any change in my diet or exercise. So that's another reason why I know that people can struggle with weight because of medication. People can struggle with weight because of PCOS. And who am I to tell them, oh no, only diet and exercise can get you your goals. No, don't try a weight loss medication. No. Weight loss medications are very helpful. They will still tell you to follow a healthy diet less fats, more protein, more fruit and vegetables. It's not like your diet has to, it's not like your weight loss medication is a replacement for your diet. They work both hand in hand, but some people cannot get past that set point without a weight loss medication. We look and we see Serena Williams, and she has all the money in the world. She has all the access to workouts. She's an athlete, and she's been working out her whole life. You know what I mean? And she had a weight set point that just kept her at that weight until she tried a weight loss medication. So I do not judge people for weight loss medications. Now, am I on a GLP-1? No. And the only reason I have not taken a GLP-1, I haven't looked into the programs that would actually be able to be affordable for me. I've looked into them a little bit, but not really. The only reason I haven't tried something like Ozempic or GLP-1, one, my insurance doesn't cover it. Two, muscle loss. Okay, I have already experienced a lot of muscle loss through my weight loss journey. It just comes hand in hand. And also with my job situation, I kind of had to change my workout style. So I'm doing more Pilates and yoga versus heavy weight training. And especially with my very low calorie diet, I can't do a lot of heavy weightlifting. I shouldn't be doing a lot of heavy weightlifting. I'm more focused on like body weights, Pilates, and yoga. But anyway, the reason why I am not taking a GLP-1 is the muscle loss. I've heard from a lot of different sources that you can have severe muscle loss, and I've even heard people saying that they lost so much weight and now they can't stop losing weight. So I'm hesitant. Now, will I ever not try a GLP-1? I don't know. I'm not gonna say that for certain or not, but for right now, I'm very happy with where I'm at in my weight loss journey and what I've substituted. So going back to the naltrexone and the bupiron, I was on that for about 4 months, lost 12 pounds, got to 163. And then basically I was just experiencing so much nausea. So the metformin will give you like stomach upset, like it will give you like a little bit of stomach upset, not a little bit, a lot. So be prepared if you ever take metformin, like it will change your entire GI tract, okay? So yeah, it's like one of those. But what the naltrexone was making me so nauseous that I couldn't eat anything. Like I was so nauseous that I could barely just move around in the morning. Like it was just overwhelming nausea. Every morning I woke up just nauseous, and it never went away. Like I couldn't even get on the full dose of it. I was taking a quarter of a pill, and it had that much effect on me. As soon as I stopped taking that medication as recommended to me by my doctor, the nausea immediately went away. I can deal with GI effects. I cannot deal with nausea. Like I am not pregnant. I do not need to deal with nausea in the morning and any type of smell that hits me and you're just like, I feel like I have to puke. Like I cannot deal with that on an everyday basis. So I stopped the naltrexone. I'm still on Wellbutrin for mental health, but I stopped the naltrexone and instead I switched it as recommended by my doctor. I keep saying that because my doctor has been through this whole journey with me. So as recommended by my doctor, I started Alli. I'll put a picture of it up. It's ALLI, Alli. This is the other name for it is Orlistat. And it basically works for weight loss in your body by latching on to the fat that goes in your system. Whatever fat you've eaten, it latches onto that fat and pushes it through your body. So it's funny because I heard there was gonna be a lot of side effects with Alli, and I haven't had really any side effects. Like maybe because I had so many side effects with metformin that once I added Alli, it's just like, it doesn't really make a difference. Or maybe it's also because my portion sizes that I I eat are so small. Like I will just have to stop eating after a couple bites of something sometimes, like because like my stomach, it's almost like my stomach has shrunk. But I know it's just the medication that's making me feel full, that's working, and I know it's working, so I just eat a lot less. Now, the Alli, because I'm taking the Alli, I'm taking it about 3 times a day if I remember, 2 times a day for sure, 3 times a day if I remember. And I've noticed that it's maintained my weight loss. I haven't gained anything since being off the naltrexone, and it seems to be maintaining my weight loss without too heavy of side effects. So I'm really interested to see in like a couple months after I give this some time to work, where I'll be then. Because right now I'm about 160, 163. So right now I love the way my clothes fit. I love the way how everything is fitting right now. But the thing is that I just want to maintain this weight loss because all the other medications I take will continually spike my weight. So I have to take metformin and Orlistat or Alli in order to combat that effect. So there's a lot of reasons why people gain weight, and it's not always overeating. And I hate that stereotype that people are just like, oh yeah, I gained so much weight because I just stuffed my face. Like for some of us, we are doing everything in our power, and our body is just at a certain set point or just at a certain plateau that we just cannot get past with diet and exercise. So for me and my personal experience, like I never had to take weight loss medication in my 20s. You know, I was always real thin in my 20s, and I worked out a lot as well, but I was always real thin. It wasn't until I started on all this other medication, which is for mental health, that it spiked my weight so much to the point where I went from probably like 145 to probably like 180, maybe 190. I don't know. I didn't weigh myself at that time, so I actually don't have a real number, but I got up there, and I wasn't fitting in any of my clothes, and that was my highest. So that was clearly from the medication, not from lifestyle. So I just want to throw that out there to people who are working really hard towards a goal like myself. You are not alone, and there's so many other people that are working towards the same goals. There's so many other people that have it a lot easier, and there's a lot of people who have it a lot harder. So I just don't think we should judge people based on their weight, because there's so many medical issues that can be behind it. Like for me, example, a lot of medical issues. So that, just wanted to update you guys on like my weight loss journey, and just everything I've been through in the last, probably like since I made the last video. Oh my God, it's been like a year. I've been so busy with my new job that I haven't had as much time to create content. But I've heard that I might be getting a new little camera for Christmas, or I might even get myself a little camera. We'll see. But I definitely want to start making this channel more consistent, and you know, taking you through some more fun lifestyle stuff, like doing my makeup and cooking and cleaning and all that stuff. Like I just want to show more of my life on YouTube so I can connect with you guys. And I'm excited about having a little bit of a newer camera, so it's just a little bit easier to take with me. I'm looking at the DJ3 Osmo Pocket. It's like this big and has like really good quality, but it's like a handheld thing where you can just like hold it as you go about your business. I just like it. I have a YouTuber friend who told me about it, and that's what she uses. And so I'm definitely gonna upgrade my cameras a little bit and just do more content overall. I think I just want to do more content. So anyway, happy holidays, guys. In case I don't see you again for Christmas, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. And I'm sure sure I'll have some New Year resolutions and new things to talk about coming up. I also have all of December off from my job, so I actually might be posting more videos. So stay tuned and I will be back with more updates. And I'm actually gonna show you guys just like what I look like in my tank top and leggings, just so you can kind of see, and maybe I'll put like a picture before picture. I'm gonna try it, we'll try it. Little tank top is even loose on me. So you can see from the side, and pull that up there from the side. So overall, I'm very pleased with these results. Overall, very pleased. A little bit more. And from the side. Yeah, cute. So that is the update to my weight loss. Thanks guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for coming along this journey with me. And try out metformin if your doctor recommends it. Try out Allie if your doctor recommends it. It's working for me. I hope it works for you too.